I'd like to welcome everyone to Drew and Heidi's special day. This is a great occasion for us all to get together as friends and family, and I'd just like to welcome everyone here. Well, as you can tell, I don't know what it costs extra for the family to have an air show at the wedding, but it's a pretty penny. So so any brides that are out there, to be, don't think about copying us. There's no way you could afford it, so don't even think about it, okay? This is unique to our wedding, so we're just gonna make sure we make that clear.
When we first met you because we think so highly of our sister, but you have always been patient with us and definitely found your way into our hearts.
We've watched how you've loved Heidi, how you've encouraged and challenged each other, and we've seen your kind yet determined personality demonstrated over the past few years. As our dad can attest, hanging with these three sisters can be a lot of work at times.
In Drew's own words, you have to walk fast.
But you've been up to the challenge. Today we are very happy and privileged to call you our brother.
And congrats, today you get to triple the number of sisters you have. You're a lucky guy.
Heidi is my best friend. I've given her the title of my best friend. I've never called anyone in my entire life my best friend. And when Heidi comes here and meets Bethany and all these girls here, she's like, oh, I have a new best friend. I'm like, well, what the heck? I'm your best friend. And that's not cool. I was pissed. But Heidi has proven that she can be a best friend to everyone. She's not only my best friend, she is a best friend.
Heidi has always been the person you call upon to brighten your day. But for the first time in her life, she had someone to call upon to brighten hers, and it was Drew. Drew, I know we have been in a battle of the boyfriends for the past few years, and whether it was for the honorary title or for the pillow next to hers, there was no one I would have rather competed against. But Drew, I'm happy to tell you that today I won. I won because I got to witness my best friend, the happiest she has ever been, and it's all because of you.
Drew is probably the most committed man I know. When he sets his sights on something, he invests in it with all of his being. From a very young age, Drew said he was going to be a firefighter. Guess what? He became a firefighter. In middle school, Drew decided he likes having a six-pack. So, in high school, he won Best Body, and he still continues to go shirtless whenever possible. After college, he decided he wanted to be a triathlete. The guy has 10 bikes now and is skinnier than he was in the 5th grade. He just commits when he really goes after something. And Heidi, you look stunning, by the way. I knew from the moment that Drew started talking about you that you were going to be the girl to change the outcome of the rest of his life. And from the moment I met you, I knew I would approve. You are the soul molded in heaven that God put on this earth for this man. I would bet my life that this marriage is going to be one of envy, because when Drew commits to something, he puts everything he has into it and does not settle for anything but the best. For him, you are the best.
Heidi Sue Ravenhorst, it is with great joy and extreme excitement that today you become my wife. This is the last time any pages will ever read Heidi Ravenhorst. So I cannot believe the day is finally here. The day we've been planning together for over 10 months is finally happening. You've asked me several times during this process what I'm most excited for. And getting to see you for the first time is definitely what I cannot wait for. I love you so much, and I'm so excited to start life with you as my wife. I love you forever and always. Happy wedding day, Booger. Love you, Andrew.
I want to just say a couple words to Drew and Heidi as their pastor and friend. And I was going to pick on Drew first. It has been an absolute blessing getting to know him over the years and watching him grow and mature in the young man he is. And I will say this to Heidi's family and friends. This is the kind of guy that you want for your precious Heidi. I think it's kind of funny that Drew had this desire since he was little to be a firefighter. And I know when I was growing up, firefighters were the people of integrity. They just had this thing about them. And Drew fits that mold. As honest as they come, faithful as they come. And it's just a joy and an honor to watch you mature and grow into the man of God that you become.
I got to practice. Yeah, I got to practice.
Yeah. And then precious Heidi, I can't say enough. Absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Whatever words I could come up with, amazing. And it's a blessing to get to know you. And I want to say this to the Fisher clan and friends and family. We got a special one that's coming into our family. Yeah, she's special. And it's not easy coming into two different families. But kiddo, you fit right in.
Drew, my not-so-little brother. I am so proud of the man you have become, and it has been an absolute pleasure being your sister. There are very few memories I have that you were not a part of. Drew, you have always been such a hard worker, and when you set your mind on something, there is nothing that is going to stop you from achieving it. It is amazing to see this character trait be applied in your relationship with Heidi. I know that you will fight for her and ensure that she is happy and loved each and every day.
Your outgoing personality and love for life is truly infectious. You get into a car full of strangers and made us all feel like we've known you for years. Your love for people is evident in all aspects of your life. I truly believe that to you, there's no such thing as a stranger. The passion you have for adventure and energy in which you live your life constantly encourages me to try new things and challenge myself to get out of my own comfort zone. Your love for me has made me a better person, as your love for one another is reflected in the way I live my life. Heidi, you are the woman of my dreams, the love of my life, and best friend. You encourage me in all aspects of my life and support me in all my decisions. You have accepted me for who I am with all my imperfections and never once made me feel unloved. Heidi, as your husband, I promise to you that I will love you all the days of our lives, through good times and bad, in sickness and in health, through triumph and defeat. I promise to be your lover, companion, and best friend, partner in parenthood, your ally in conflict, your comrade in adventure, and I promise to celebrate with you when you're excited and encourage you when you get discouraged. I promise to hold you when you are cold, cuddle you, even when I'm hot, and to always protect you. Heidi, I promise to continue to wake up and say, "Good morning, beautiful," for the rest of my days by your side, and I will continue to call you Llama, even if people find it strange and don't understand. I love you, Heidi Sue Fisher.
Andrew, before we found each other, I had a tremendous amount of hope. I prayed that someone as amazing as you was actually out there. Now that I have you and get to spend the rest of my life with you, I am beyond thrilled. Every moment spent with you has been too short, and every moment without you is spent seeking the next when we're together again. Over the last 3.5 years, I've given you my hand to hold, and today I give you my heart to keep. No matter what life brings, I promise to support you in your pursuits and dreams and to help you see them come true. I promise to continue to grow with you and to thrive in life together. I promise to forgive and forget. I promise not to ever take you for granted. I promise to help you continue to always love life. I promise to speak when words are needed and to share silence when they are not. I promise to do my best not to tell you how to drive because I know it makes you mad. I promise to be, that's a big deal to promise that. Oh, man. I promise to be your biggest cheerleader and your co-captain in life. I promise to always be true to you. I promise to hold your hand through the hardest times, and I promise to never let it go. I promise to never forget that what we have is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And I promise that no matter what challenges may come our way, we will take them on together. I've seen you at your best, and I've seen you at your grumpy monkey worst. And regardless, I choose you as mine forever. I can't wait to grow old with you, and I will never stop showing you how much I love you by my words and actions. It's amazing to think that the best is yet to come. Today, tomorrow, forever, I will love you always.
You're beautiful.
Are you beautiful to you? I love you so much.
Yeah, you know.
You're my elephant.
Heidi, with this marriage covenant you have made to each other before God and these witnesses, and as a licensed minister of the gospel, I am so happy to say that this is the time to pronounce you husband and wife. Now, Drew, you may now kiss your bride.
People ask me if it's sad giving away my daughter, and I say yes and no. My father was an only child. I had no brothers. I grew up with 2 sisters. My wife and I have 3 daughters, and now I have a son. Thank you, Heidi, for choosing a great son for us.
Was a day at the lake, and all along the shore, laughter could be heard. We couldn't ask for more. We took to the boat, the 6 of us ready for some fun. It was that day in August, Cupid's arrow struck in the summer sun. With Drew's skills on a wakeboard, he was feeling quite mighty. He thought he had impressed a girl, a fair maiden named Heidi. Falling deeper and deeper in love, they danced the night away. It is that same love that has brought us here today.
I got one of them.